Logansport. It is a 15U game and a team that we saw yesterday on the ISC Sports Network. The on-deck Johnson squad. They will take on the Indiana Tigers here at Jim Turner Field in Logansport. Welcome to day number 2 of the Greater Lafayette World Series on the ISC Sports Network. Today's game presented in part by our friends at Ford of Lafayette, the Fraternal Order of Eagles, RME Insurance, Aza Pizza, Podesucho America, and Walt's Other Pub. Alongside Chris Walker, my name is Greg Rakestraw, and Chris, a chance for us to see the young men from Lafayette for a second time in as many nights.
Yeah, they got off to a slow start last night, but then they turned it on with a 17-6 win, so they were really good late. Let's see if they can jump on the Tigers here early.
Cooper Morgan on the mound for the Indiana Tigers in tonight's contest. For the on-deck squad, their batting lineup, Mason Ersland will lead things off. He is the center fielder. Cale Federer is the right fielder batting second. Asher Moreland, third baseman, will bat third. Lincoln Seidelman is the pitcher batting fourth. Garrick Evans, an extra hitter. Connor Regal is the DH. He is batting for the catcher and Connor Wagner. Jackson Leal, the shortstop, will bat seventh. Dixon Cole, the second baseman, bats eighth. And Owen Clute is the left fielder. He will bat ninth. Dom DeJoy, Landon Brand, and Easton Oaks are the other players available for selection off the bench for Coach Ryan Johnson. So here is Ersland to lead things off. Again, this on-deck team last night got down 6-2 and won 17-6. First pitch, top of the zone. That's in for a strike. I got the outside corner. Cooper locating the off-speed pitch here in the early going. Counted 0-2. And we'll play to a 2-hour time limit tonight. First pitch right around 5:50. We'll have a 12-run rule after 3, 10-run rule after 4, 8 after 5 or 6. Previous 2 games have both been of the run rule variety, which has given the staff a little bit of a breather between our last 2 games.
Yes, it has.
The 0-2. Pops him up. That should reach the seats. Catcher will watch that one go about 15 feet past the support. And the count remains 0-2. 3-man umpiring crew for today's game. So home plate, first base, and down the third base line. 354 in the alleys here at Jim Turner Field. 372 to straightaway center. The 0-2.
Good take.
And these are young men that'll all be high school sophomores next year, this 15U game. So maybe a couple of them might have had a little bit of varsity experience this year. These are all kids that are trying to probably break their way into the varsity lineups next year. 56-footer. And the count is now 2-2. This one hammered to left field for a base hit.
Good swing there by Mason Ersland. Line drive right over the third baseman's head. Leadoff single. Good start for the on-deck team.
So Ersland, you see him rocking the West Lafayette helmet.
Oh, yes, he is. Red Devil.
Here's Cale Federer. Was the pitcher for the first 2 innings last night. He faced 7 batters. He was mowing them down.
Yes, he was.
So 1 on and nobody out. Federer shows bunt. Late decision to go. Throw down, not in time. Good read.
Great read.
Ball just got away from the catcher and Kovacs long enough to give Ersland the chance to get down to second base.
Good strong throw by Kovacs down to second.
Fastball misses high. 2-0 the count. And Federer stayed in the game last night. He only pitched the first couple of innings. You would think we could potentially see him again later in the tournament. And this one lifted foul. It'll clear the seats.
I would be extremely surprised if he does not pitch another inning in this tournament.
This completes our first day at Logansport. This will be our primary hub of coverage over the rest of the weekend. We'll have the games at Loeb tomorrow and Saturday morning as well. We'll go to Rossville on Sunday. Top of the zone for a strike, 2-2 the count. Last two games of the 16U variety, this of the 15U. In 4 different age groups that comprise the Greater Lafayette World Series. Ground ball, that'll move the runner. Second baseman, Federer hustling down the line, but good throw by the second baseman. That's Granger that makes the play, and there's one away.
Productive out there by Federer. Gets Ersland over to third base for a runner on third base with less than 2 outs here.
So now Asher Moreland will come to the plate. Third baseman. Infield back, ground ball would score a run here for the on-deck squad in the top of the inning. And that one is foul.
That's one of the only things you don't want to do in this at bat if you're Asher Moreland. You want to keep the ball away from the third baseman. You can use a big part of the field, you can work towards the middle, and you'll have some success.
Well, the off-speed dialed in by Morgan early. And the count now at 0-2. He's been consistently around the plate, has the
Yes, he has.
hurler for the Tigers tonight. Popped him up. Shortstop backing up, left fielder coming in a sprinter stance. Good throw from left on the turn.
He's out.
No, he dropped the ball.
Dropped the ball.
He dropped the ball.
Yep.
That was an impressive throw from left and a great turn by the third baseman. And you're right, partner. If the catcher holds on, that's an out.
No kidding.
But the slide either dislodged the tag or Kovacs just tried to move a bit too quickly. That was frankly a closer play than I thought it would be. 1-0.
I am surprised that Coach Johnson employs the signal where he lifts his hand up and he'll direct them and tell them when to go. I've always felt that kind of costs you an additional second when you do that with your runners on third. You got to be able to trust your runners at third base to tag and do it the right way.
Here's Seidelman, the pitcher. 2 out and nobody on. And the count goes to 2-0. We saw these young men last night in their 17-6 win against the Indiana Thunder, based out of Crawfordsville. And this one is sprayed foul. Slips out of the hand, 3-1 the count.
Played a lot of softball back in the day with Lincoln's dad, Rich. Rich was a good softball player. We had a lot of fun those years.
That's a walk. So 2-out walk. I think you can expect Seidelman to be in motion here. And Garrick Evans, who was one of the extra hitters tonight, will come to the plate.
Getting a courtesy runner for the pitcher, Seidelman.
Again, to some degree, we are the benefactor of kind of the cloud and, frankly, the haze from the Canadian wildfire smoke. Balk has been called, so free base for the courtesy runner. That is Brand that is in to run for the pitcher. Third successive game in which we have seen a balk call tonight.
It is, and it could be a costly balk.
Ground ball, shortstop. Makes the play, slings to first, and first baseman has time to step back on the bag, and no damage done from said balk. 1 run scores in the top of the first. We'll tell you about the Tigers batting lineup when we come back to Logansport as you're watching on ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey & Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chili Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, and we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he ducks him. Oh my goodness. Batting lineup for the Indiana Tigers: Randy Smith, Cooper Morgan, Tyson Granger, Lucas Haskett, Carson Huffer, Blake Lozier, Carson Bates, Owen Wilson, Caden Kovacs, Kendall Stevens, and Nash Brown, as they will send 11 to the plate in tonight's contest. They'll face Lincoln Seidelman as the pitcher. Catcher behind the plate is Connor Wagner for on deck. So Smith, the right fielder, will lead things off for the Indiana Tigers. And misses low and want to know the count. 2-hour time limit, 12-run rule after 3, 10 after 4, and 8 or more after 5 or 6. Sky high pop-up. Second baseman seems to have a beat on it. He does. That's Dixon Cole, and there's one down. Oftentimes in baseball broadcast, you're telling a story and the game gets in the way. I don't think I finished my thought in the top of the first. Again, we're to some degree lucky because of the cloud cover keeping things cooler, but it's really the Canadian wildfire smoke. And there, frankly, have been some events canceled because of air quality tonight. I don't think it's a factor playing baseball as it is, say, in sports where you're in constant motion.
Yep. Soccer.
For example, Chicago Fire postponed their match tonight.
Wow.
Which I can tell you they don't take lightly when you've got that World Cup bump from 5 weeks ago. You just announced you signed Robert Lewandowski to a contract.
Yeah.
You kind of like to play
Get
that game.
That's
yeah,
right.
so
that's right.
that tells you how significant that is, as that fastball hits the very top of the zone, in for a strike, 2-1 the count. And again, sadly, Chris, this is not the first time we've dealt with this here.
No,
it happened a few summers ago as well.
That's right.
Off the hands could be tough. Shortstop, Fields, flicks, fires, and good job by the first baseman to come off the bag, but could not get to the bag in time.
I think give him a hit on that.
Already on the scoreboard, my friend. They agree with you.
Yep.
That play was going to have to be in the superlative nature to make it.
No kidding.
Good job by the pitcher to hustle down the line. He'll get a courtesy runner to come in for him, as Smith will now run in his spot. 1 on and 1 out.
We saw L.J. Whitford from the Battleground Tomahawks last night playing shortstop. He made a couple of those plays. He made some really good defensive plays last night.
Here's Tyson Granger. He's the second baseman. Got that good downward sink on that ball, doesn't
Yes, he does. Yeah, lower three-quarter slot, and that ball, everything he's throwing is running arm side on him.
Counted 0-1. Runner goes. Throw down, and safe. Almost.
Really close.
Didn't catch the ball. Kind of like the play at home plate.
Yep.
So Curtis Runner gets a stolen base. Take a look.
No,
Yeah, if he hangs on to it,
first.
that's an out. Yeah.
Yep, got to catch it first.
It's a runner in scoring position here for the Tigers. Off the end of the bat. Catcher pops out of his stance quickly. Gets a good read. Well done. Runner at second wasn't
paying attention.
right, because nobody was within 50 feet of third base for a minute, but no damage done there. 2 down. Good work by Wagner behind the plate to make that read quickly. Here comes Lucas Haskett. He is the third baseman. And the count at 1-0. Dives in for a strike, 1-1 the count. Outfield shallow here in this 15U game. Swing and a miss.
Off speed. Nice pitch by Lincoln Seidelman.
If you're throwing that at this young of an age, you're going to have, you'll be doing this, I think, past high school if you choose to. Count at 1-2. Ground ball. Third baseman over. He'll go the long way. He'll ignore the man running in front of him as well. He should over to first base. And the inning is over. An infield single, but no damage done from the Tigers. And through one, on deck Johnson has a 1-0 lead as you're watching on the ISC Sports Network.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey & Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, and we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. Connor Regal will lead things off here for the on-deck squad out of the Lafayette area. He is the DH in today's game. If I have read the lineup properly, they're going to bat 9 today.
I want to see, because the way I read it, I think they're hitting 10, but
We'll
I think
see.
you're going to be right.
Want to know the count? Be a much bigger deal if this game is being played between the end of March and mid-June. We don't concern ourselves with such things after that. And this one smacked into left field. Shortstop, even if he had knocked it down, would have made a play at first base. That's a leadoff single.
Up comes Mr. Leal.
Second inning in a row where that has been the case. A leadoff man reaches for on deck. Jackson Leal, the shortstop. Squares the bunt, puts it down. That's going to be a tough play.
Great bunt.
How about that? That is
wow.
outstanding.
No kidding.
Haskett makes an outstanding play from third base.
Really good.
That had base hit written all over it. So it's going to be a successful sacrifice. And
barehanded, throwing on a run.
to,
that is perfectly executed.
to Lucas's family. Digital downloads are available at the ISC Sports Network. When you log on to ISCSportsNetwork.com, they make a great Christmas present any time of the year.
That was spectacular.
You will not see that done any better at any level than what
No.
that kid just did.
No kidding. I didn't think he had a chance at that.
Here's Cole. Cole, the second baseman today. Ball gets away from the catcher, but the runner didn't get exactly a great read on it, so he'll stay put.
Had a great conversation before the game with Dixon's parents, Troy and Sherry. Good to see them. Hadn't seen them in a while.
You were given chapter and verse on the Cole family last night.
Yeah. We talked about Jacob being at the Citadel.
Popped him up.
That's going to stay on the field.
First baseman hustling over and just couldn't get there in time. Pitcher, and again, at this level, you play 5 different positions. But Morgan was on a full sprint off the mound to go get that.
And like normal, he got 0 help from the first base dugout, which is the other team.
Right, correct. I actually think the first baseman let up because he saw the pitcher charging at him.
Thought it's the same thing.
Count it 1-2. Again, as you get older, that'll be the first baseman's ball to go get.
Mm-hmm.
Popped up. Pitcher's got it, and that is the end of the inning. And I'm not sure if because that was Clute that was in for Cole's spot, so not sure why Cole was ruled out, but you're seeing no argument from either dugout, and so we will quickly move on to the home half of the second inning. 1-0 is our score in favor of On Deck Johnson as you're watching on ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey & Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, and we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. So Carson Huffer is at the plate, shortstop, leading things off for the Indiana Tigers. Greg Rakestraw, Chris Walker with you. Swings through and misses on that one. Seidelman has looked as impressive as, say, Federer from a night ago to start the contest. Misses that one, 2-1 the count. Huffer, Lozier, and Bates, the trio of batters due up next time through. Popped him up. Shortstop calling everybody off. That's Leal that makes the play, and there's one down. And there has not been a ball leave the infield yet from the Indiana Tigers. Love the sportsmanship being shown by players on both sides. In for a strike.
Lozier.
Look at that as a Delta logo he is wearing on his helmet. For the previous batter from Yorktown.
Muncie, Indiana folks, huh?
Carson Bates on deck, ground ball that hit the batter, hence that's why the hands went up immediately. You know, that ball was kind of flirting with staying in fair territory.
Surprised Lozier even ran like that. You know, you really got to go down and make sure the umpire knows that ball hit your foot.
The 0-2. This one line, and it'll stay fair. And that one got past the left fielder. So Lozier will get an extra bag at least out of this, maybe a couple. Lozier being told to stay at second base. It is a single and an error that puts him in scoring position.
I saw Clute just try to backhand that instead of taking a couple more steps and getting in front. And that caught him.
Off the end of the bat, still got a pretty good charge into it, but that makes it an easy play for the center fielder to make. Pretty good arm being shown off as well. Good job by the pitcher to back up the throw. No advance. That was Ersland that tossed that one from center to third base, and there's two down. So Owen Wilson, the center fielder, now will step to the plate. Just a little bit high.
Just a little bit. Did not miss by very much at all there.
That's Athens for a strike. Ground ball. Fair ball. Long throw and overthrows, and that will allow the runner to come around to score. So that will tie the game. No play at second base. But certainly on deck with a bit of assistance for the Indiana Tigers to get their first run of the game.
Yeah, Moreland fields it cleanly. It's going to have to take a perfect throw to get him. Makes a strong throw, but he sails it and allows Lozier to come in to score and Wilson to get to second base.
The catcher in Caden Kovacs now will come to the plate. Game now tied at 1. And this one sprayed foul.
Oh, good move.
Throw back, and Rambo dive back in time. Good read by the pitcher, but Wilson does just enough to get back in time and avoid being picked off. 2 errors in the inning. That's up lead to this Tigers run. Up the middle, this one. Second baseman couldn't get there, which gives runner the wave around, and he'll stop. And again, given that throw from center field, probably a good idea.
Ersland makes another strong throw to a base, this time to home. Keep the runner at third, so now first and third with 2 outs.
Curtis runner comes in as Kovacs will get the gear on for the next inning. Bates will go run for him. Kendall Stevens now will come to the plate. Number 10 hitter in the lineup. Kendall is the left fielder in tonight's contest. Bates walked back. Swung at that one at his shoe tops.
Good pitch there by Lincoln Seidelman. Just focus on the batter. You get the out here. Still not much damage done.
Kendall from Frankton High School. Counted 0-1. Ground ball. Foul ball. Just turned left of the bag.
Just foul.
Yep. You see that Wilson had to duck to avoid that one. Our home plate umpire had a great look at it. Popped up and out of play. 3 hits in the first 9 batters to the plate here for the Indiana Tigers. One and 2 the count. They'll throw, but third baseman wasn't close enough to the bag. Wilson's getting an adventurous lead down there.
Be careful.
Third baseman's got to be in the vicinity when you make. Ooh, just off the corner. Ooh. Full count. Now the runner at first will get a head start here. Yep. Ash Brown awaits on deck if it gets to him. Another ground ball foul. Six back to the plate this inning for the Indiana Tigers. Time is granted. Popped up and out of play, and it's heading back toward the ISC van. And our coverage tomorrow starts at 10:30 a.m. 4 more games here from Jim Turner Field. Third baseman said confirmed, and that is the end of the inning. But couple of singles, couple of errors, add up to a run, and we're tied after 2 between the Indiana Tigers and On Deck Johnson as you are watching on ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey and Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Yeah, whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APRs. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Lawrence North, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he ducks him. Oh my goodness. So Dom Dejouet, the first baseman, will come to the plate for On Deck. Set to be a junior at Harrison High School. You'll see that blue and orange combo, the Harrison H on his helmet. That misses high, 1-0 the count. So Dom, the number 10 hitter in tonight's game, and first baseman. Ground ball, Shortstop. Charges.
Nice play.
Fires. First baseman can hang on to it.
It's a nice play by Huffer at short. Run through, strong throw. And Bates just can't hang on to it over at first base.
They're on the first baseman. First error against the Tigers so far in this game. Leadoff man is aboard for a third consecutive inning. Here's Ersland. Had a couple of appearances on the varsity at West Lafayette this year, but primarily played on the JV team. He singled and scored. First time through. At the knees for a strike. Been a well-pitched game so far, partner.
Yes, it has.
Had the same thought as the pitcher did as I'm kind of watching Deja Way step away from first base, going, all right, I think there might be something brewing here.
We've seen Hassett come in and make a beautiful play on a bunt already.
And he's playing up here.
Yep.
High hopper. Shortstop steps in the bag, throws to first and throws it wide. Runner will make the turn and he'll get to second base. Throw down not in time. Lead runner is out. Fielder's choice for Ersland. And then the throwing error allows him to go to second base.
Another couple errors in this inning.
Obviously, the clock is ticking in the shortstop's head going, all right, and Huffer, I got to get this ball to first base. If he makes the accurate throw, he's got him. He's got the double play turn. Here's Federer. Runner goes. Throw down. Tag applied. Out. Ersland trying to catch him napping.
Good throw.
And again, Haskett does a great job of recovering because he was playing in, thinking about potential bunt. I think that's where Ersland made the read, I think.
Great
2 down.
Throw from the knees by Kovacs.
Fastball just misses. 2-0 the count.
Had that throw right now where he slid right into the tag.
And again, it's easier when you have a left-handed batter. He's got an open window to make that throw.
Yep.
Kind of 3-0 now.
And that's why a lot of times you don't want to steal when there's a left-handed hitter.
Right. Do that on a righty. Yep.
That's right.
And ball 4, and Federer does take a look back, but Kovacs on the hustle, gets there in plenty of time. No further damage. So all 3 batters have reached, but there's 2 down. Asher Moreland now had a sacrifice fly to left. See Moreland rocking that Harrison H on his helmet as well. Foul ball.
Harrison's got a really deep high school program. A lot of good players all throughout.
Over the top curveball misses. 1-1 the count. That misses 2-1. Liner. Shortstop couldn't get there. Base hit. Runners at first and second. First base hit of the inning. And again, this is the group that got the run on the top of the first for the on-deck team.
See if Settleman can help himself here.
Airmails that one as it slipped out of the hand. So a free 90 feet for both runners on the wild pitch. Solomon walked his last time up. And a quick conversation. I don't think this is a pitching change. This is just a bit of a chat. Chris mentioned the overall depth of the Harrison baseball program. Raiders at the varsity level. Went 19-11 last year, won the sectional. Beat Lafayette Jeff 6-1, then beat McCutcheon 2-1 to claim the 4-team get-together, Kokomo being the other of that group. But Harrison lost to Zionsville in the regional round 10-4. There is a chance that Zionsville ends up in the sectional with those other teams this coming year, and let me explain to you why. Because Guerin Catholic will bump up from 3A to 4A, and if Guerin Catholic joins with the folks in Zionsville, hate hearing this, but the Hamilton County sectional, the other schools being in Hamilton County, that would be a 7-team sectional.
Whoa.
Where most 4A sectionals now are 4 or 5-team sectionals.
Right.
So I would think there is a chance that Zionsville could be kicked towards LOP, which has happened in previous other sports. That for a handful of years.
Yep.
That gets announced in the fall. That misses low, 2-0 the count. We'll see. Something to keep in mind.
Stay tuned.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another one high, and runner's going to advance, and they'll score on deck in front, 2-1.
Scored a run without having to put the ball in play. You got to like that if you're on deck.
Things unraveling a little bit here for the Indiana Tigers. And high, ball 4. The second walk of the inning. Now Garrick Evans will come to the plate. Rand, the runner, will come in to get Seidelman back to the bench. The Tigers 1 out away from kind of getting out of this with only giving up 1. Evans with other ideas. Get a ground ball to shortstop his last time through. You would expect Brand would be on the move here.
Absolutely.
Runner goes. They'll throw through. Shortstop cuts it, throws it back, and got him.
Yes, he did.
An absolute dime thrown by the shortstop to get Moreland rather, to end the inning. So a unique inning in terms of the putouts. None of them were of the conventional from the batter variety. 1 run does score for on deck. They lead it 2-1 through 2.5. Should watch the Greater Lafayette World Series on ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey and Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh, my goodness. So Nash Brown is at the plate. Last hitter to make his debut in this game. At least those are in the starting lineup from each head coach. Trying to bunt his way on there. Nash attends Delta High School. He's one of the extra hitters in tonight's game for the Tigers. Most of these kids primarily in Delaware County high schools on this Indiana Tigers team. Same can be said for our producer director, Charlie Hammock, being a proud Muncie Central alum. Swing and a miss. Couldn't catch up with the elevated fastball, and there's one away. First strikeout for either pitcher in tonight's game.
Wow.
So here's Randy Smith.
Back to the top.
Smith is the right fielder in tonight's game.
Ow.
That one behind him.
Yes.
Randy, pop up to second his last time through. Trying to bunt his way on. Offers at that one, couldn't connect. And the count at 2-1. Contact made. Left fielder has a beat on it. Makes the grab, 2 down. It's clued out in left field.
Camped under that one. Makes a nice, easy play for the second out of the inning.
Here's Cooper Morgan, the starting pitcher tonight. He singled his last time up, had a stolen base as well.
Partner, I see you must have run out of pages in your old
Oh
baseball
no,
scorebook.
it's a better story than that.
Uh-oh.
No, it's not a bad story. This one sprayed foul. So it's been a busy day, which is not anything atypical for me.
Okay.
So dropped off my son Jack at his ABA therapy.
Okay.
Then went to get my car worked on. Ground ball, foul ball, and then had to get to a board meeting for the Indiana Sports Writers and Sportscasters Association.
Okay.
My car wasn't done in time, so they gave me a loaner to get to the meeting. Then my car was done and went back to my dealership to then drive up here.
Right.
As the 0-2 pitch. Breaks low, 1-2 the count. And I get about 10 miles north of the dealership and I realize my backpack is still in the car that has my scorebook in it.
In the loaner car?
In the loaner car, yeah.
Oh.
So I'll go pick it up tomorrow morning.
Gotcha.
2-2 the count. So we are improvising with homemade scorecards here. If I did not have these blank pieces of paper, I'd be bumming copies off
Yep.
you.
Yep.
Count goes 2-2. Now from 0-2 to 3-2. So we're doing the homemade variety, and it's working just fine.
It is. I noticed you haven't missed a beat.
Payoff pitch. Ground ball. Shortstop. Charges. Fields. Fires. Perfection. 3 up and 3 down for the first time for either side in tonight's game. 2-1 through 3 in this 15U game on deck in front as you're watching an ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey and Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chili Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Want to make sure we thank our friends at RME Insurance. They have been serving Lafayette's insurance needs for 30 years. Solutions for home, auto, business, and life. Give them a call, 765-742-5411, or visit rmeinsurance.com. Our customers are our community. So Evans was at the plate when the last inning ended. So he will start his at-bat anew. So batters 5, 6, and 7 coming up this time through for On Deck of Lafayette. Greg Rakestraw, Chris Walker with you. Thanks to Aaron Van Wolde, Sierra Borkowski, Matthew Stein, Dalton Cox, Eldon Wheeler, Charlie Hammock, and everybody else involved behind the scenes on the ISC Sports Network. Cameras covering games in Rossville, downtown Lafayette, and Cass County today. We'll be at 2 sites tomorrow. Excuse me on the foul ball, 0-1 the count. Chris and I will be here all day. We'll have 4 games for you. Thanks again to Ryan Johnson, coach of this On Deck team and tournament organizer, for having us out. We have covered every one of these. This one driven to center field, an Adam ball. Center fielder's right there. And there's one down. That's Owen Wilson, tracking it like he was on his horse in Armageddon to go get that ball. So here's Regal. Singled his last time through. And that misses. Between this and the Colt World Series, we have now done this summer tournament in Lafayette for 15 years. Wow. I believe the first edition of this was 2018, if I remember correctly. Okay. That was a 1 age group tournament back then. It has grown into 2 age groups and then 4 eventually. Turns on this one. Left fielder drifting back, and makes the catch in fair territory. That is as close as anybody we have seen in our 2 games of hitting one of the wall. And just kind of casually, the left fielder and Stevens tracks back to
very casually.
Go
Regal put a
get
charge
it. There's 2 down.
And Regal really got a good piece of that one.
Honestly, I thought it was going to go foul.
So did I.
When he first hit it. And there is not exactly a breath of wind out here right now.
Not at all.
Here's Leal. Sacrifice bunt. Haskett made a phenomenal play on his bunt. This one hit hard as well. Left fielder backing up, and outfielders made it look easy in the top half of the 4th. 3 successive plays made in center and in left. A Tom Browning-like inning for Cooper Morgan there. To the bottom half of the 4th we go. 2-1, Indiana Tigers trailing on ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey & Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, and we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Kept though by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness. Three, 4, and 5 got up this time through for the Tigers. Yes, bringing your own lawn chair is always recommended.
It's a Seidelman clan down there. Mom and Dad.
Here's Granger, popped up to the catcher his first time through. Turns on this one, and that should be off Felix the Cat down the way. That's the unique Logansport Berry nickname, but it's Felix that is the mascot. And I have a friend of mine that likes to drop the word ubiquitous around me.
Uh-oh.
Felix in this part of the, on this plant would be ubiquitous. You see him everywhere.
You got it.
Count it 1-1. No offense to Andres Galarraga. He is Le Grand Chat when it comes to things here at Logansport.
The big cat.
I want to give a big thanks to the Fraternal Order of Eagles for their support of this year's tournament. Strike 3 called, and frankly, Granger did not think that was going to get that much of the plate at 1-2, and there is one down. First called strikeout of this game. Mentioned the Fraternal Order of Eagles. They're committed to strengthening our community through charity, service, and fellowship. We appreciate everything they do for Greater Lafayette and beyond. Last 5 batters have been retired by Seidelman. Haskett a ground ball to third base his previous time up. Ground ball to shortstop. Shortstop got it. Haskett hustling down the line, but easy toss over from Leal, and there's 2 down.
Nicely done by Leal. Fields it cleanly. Nice little easy throw over to first base for the second out of the inning.
This game has settled into a rather nice rhythm here.
Yes, it has.
Not as good as the rhythm I saw on Sunday when 2 teams were like, you know what? We got flights to catch. The pleasure of doing the Indianapolis Indian Toledo Mud Hens game on Sunday. That was played in 9 innings in 1 hour and 55 minutes.
Which is just insane for a 9-inning ball game.
Happens when the Mud Hens had 2 base runners the entire game.
I think as a fan, a spectator, I'd almost feel like I didn't get my money's worth on that.
Well, it's the Indianapolis Indians, Chris. You always get your money.
There you go.
Saturday was the 30th anniversary of Victory Field. Can you believe
Hard to believe.
That?
It really is.
Did you have a chance to play in a college game there by any chance?
Yep, sure did.
Kind of 2-0.
Great place. Great place. And that would have been probably in, because it opened in 96 or 90.
Correct. July of 96.
I think we played in 97 there.
3-0 here. Huffer a pop-up to shortstop and should be taken here. He is, and that wasn't close. First base runner since the second for the Tigers. Here comes Lozier. Scored the lone run so far for the Indiana Tigers.
Smoked the ball in the left field, didn't
Yep.
advance a second on an error by the left fielder. So let's see if this 2-out walk comes back to hurt the on-deck team.
Our second time in as many nights seeing the on-deck squad. Hope to see both these teams again as the tournament unfolds. And we'll have all 4 championship games for you from Logansport here on Sunday.
Good pitch.
Dives in for a strike, 0-1 to count.
Settleman's done a good job of keeping the ball down. You don't get hurt too badly when you keep the ball down in the zone.
Ground ball. Off the mound. Shortstop adjusts in time. And on the throw, gets him by a step, and that is that. through 4. This one's a good one. 2-1 in favor of On Deck Johnson as you are watching on ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey and Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, and we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Kept over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he ducks him. Oh my goodness. Cole, Clute, and Desjouet, the trio players due up here for On Deck of Lafayette. Hello, Eldon. Eldon Wheeler handling all things down the first base line for us.
All right, we got to pay attention to Dixon Cole's at-bat here. He's had 2 at-bats the last 2 nights that kind of got away from us some kind of way. So I want to make sure I follow this.
There is some sort of time warp that is involved whenever he comes to play.
No kidding.
The space-time continuum gets thrown off.
Yes.
New pitcher on the mound, by the way, for the Indiana Tigers. It is Lozier that will come on. Morgan's solid. He's on the hook for the loss, unfortunately, right now, but did a good job of keeping his team in it. That's why the warm-up's taking a little extra here before the top half of the 5th inning. And our first pitch was right at an hour ago, so from a time standpoint, we're in good stead here.
Yep.
There is one more game here tonight. We will not have it for you. We'll say that Dick Van Patten was half right. 4 is enough for our ISC Sports Network crew. So Cole is 0 for 1. How he got that one, we have no idea.
And that is the truth, folks. That's going to be
Second
trouble.
baseman on a hop, and he turned no. One second baseman couldn't get there. That was that. Infield single.
Yep, you're right. As soon as that ball touched the ground, there's no way he's going to be able to pick it up and throw him out at first.
Now Dixon is a less mysterious 1 for 2.
That's right.
And good job by him hustling all the way, and great job by our camera to showcase that for you. Here's Clute. Third baseman in, and I was thinking the exact same way, and Clute does offer it that. That's a strike, but again, this has the feel of a game that you're putting one down and playing for 1.
That's right. But you don't want to bunt the ball that's at your neck. That's the key.
Desjouet on deck.
Sacrifice situation, get squared around early, set your angle at the top of the zone. I set your bat at the top of the zone, then you know you're going down from there. Anything above your hands, you got to let go.
Just the 4th base hit of the game for On Deck. 3 for the Indiana Tigers. Offers again, yep.
Will Coach Johnson keep the sign on with 2 strikes?
I think if I'm Lozier, I'll have that same high fastball just in case.
Absolutely. Yep.
Time is asked for and is granted.
Lozier has a lot of fun playing baseball. He's Always got a smile on his face out there.
Kind of the point, isn't it?
Yep.
Especially at this age,
Should
right?
be.
Yep.
Should be.
That went all the way to the backstop.
And Lozier just completed the sacrifice for the on-deck team.
So on the wild pitch. So flew off the hook to some degree. Best thing he can do here, and obviously he's thinking about getting a base hit, but if not, just ground ball to the right side.
Get him to third base.
Swing and a miss. So Lozier gets the out, and there's one down. Morgan did not have a strikeout on the mound, so first one by a Tigers pitcher today. Desjouais reached on an error. First baseman couldn't come up with a throw when he came to the plate back in the third inning. Just over the outside corner for a strike. Desjouais puts the bunt down. One play. First base made. Runner in scoring position. Well, he was already. Now he's 90 feet away, but there's two down. Here's Ersland now will come to the plate. Into a fielder's choice. Thrown out trying to steal third. Scored the time before that. Runs in the first and third. Here for on deck. That misses high. And it has been the top of the lineup that has produced those runs both times. And Ersland is the leadoff man.
He's getting a chance here with 2 outs. Could be a big run down there at third base. The way this game is playing out. Wow.
Missed. 2-0. Just a bit low. Ersland can be selective here. Well, she's been around the plate. I don't think he's just sitting on this one, but you can take your pick. 3-0. Now you're sitting at 3-0.
Looking at all the players out here, it makes me think, if Logansport allows metal cleats on their turf, it looks like all the guys are in some kind of turf or gym shoe type shoe.
That's a walk. Working the double steal here, partner.
I sure am. Get my leadoff man on first base. Will they be a little hesitant after the last time they executed it poorly? It's not a very good lead over there if you're going to.
Ersland goes, delayed steal, and again, simply giving him the bag.
Yep.
This age group, that's almost an automatic go. As you get older, it starts to change a little bit.
Yes.
Here's Fetter, walked and scored last time through. Swing and a miss. And finds himself in an 0-2 predicament. Outfield shading away. Center fielder shading slightly towards left field.
Cole at third, Ersland at second. Need a big hit here if you're on deck.
Off the hands, this in foul territory. Counted 0-2. Fifth man to the plate this inning. Off speed, got him.
Great pitch.
Absolutely placed it on the outside corner. Nothing Federer could do about that one. Simply tip your cap on that one. Through 4.5, 2-1. On deck leads it on ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey and Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he ducks him. Oh my goodness. Bates at the plate, counting his favorite 1-0 as we start the bottom half of the fifth. High hopping ground ball into the home team's dugout. Count at 1-1. And coverage starts tomorrow at 10:30. In for a strike. Count at 1-2. Bates, a fly ball to center field his last time up. High and in tight. Count at 2-2. Turns on this one into foul territory. Carson plays at Daleville, which is 10 years removed from winning a state championship at the 1A level. They appear in the state championship game multiple times, but the 1-16 pretty etched into my brain because they beat my hometown in the championship game.
There you go.
This one into shallow center field. Center fielder was playing that way.
Oh, wow, nice play.
And he makes the grab, the sliding basket catch made by Ersland, 1 down.
Ersland got a really good jump on that ball, and he comes in and makes a sliding catch, gets his glove right on the turf to get that ball before it lands in there. Great play by Mason Ersland.
I know there have been some errors in this game, but for this age group, it's been a pretty high-level game we've seen today. Both teams are to be complimented for how they have played this evening and afternoon as that misses. 1-0 the count. Wilson reached on an error his last time up.
Good pitch.
Poured in for a strike. 1-1 the count.
Simon still pumping strikes, man. He's throwing a really good ball game here.
Two and one. Again, everything he throws has that downward trajectory to it.
Yes, it does. And you're not going to get hurt when you're doing that.
Ooh. 3-1.
Just off.
Yep. Just put that a couple inches off the corner. That hits him. First hit batsman of tonight's game. Sideman had walked just one, and that was in the last inning to Huffer. So 1 on and 1 out. Here's Kovacs at the plate, who did single his last time through. Runner goes. Batter squares and puts that one foul. All right, so if you're the batter in that situation, are you better off kind of reading and letting him try to take second base? How do you want him to handle that?
Yeah, I mean, you have to be extremely aware to be able to pull that off. But I think he had such a good jump at first base because that was almost like a run and bunt.
Correct.
Right, and so since he had such a good break off first base, just let that go and let him steal the bag.
He was leaning, ball got away. That'll be one bag. I think they'll limit it to that. But the pickoff throw went wide. And now a runner in scoring position. That is the tying run in the game. You would think now with 1 out, the bunt gets taken off for Kovacs. And
I think I had E1 on there.
I would agree.
That's an E3, I think. Is that ball was right to the joy at first, and he just missed it.
Ground ball, foul ball. And 2 strikes. Kovacs did single his last time up. Swing and a miss.
Pitch off speed.
Sideman absolutely pulled the string on that one.
Yes,
2 down.
Did. One more. Great off-speed pitch. And Kovacs way in front.
So Stevens popped up to the third baseman in foul territory his last time through.
Good pitch.
In for a strike.
Sideman's had runners at second base a couple other times in this game, and when he gets them out there, he really bears down.
Lone run for the Tigers came back in the bottom half of the second. Foul ball. And Sideman 1 pitch away from putting another 0 on the board. 1 in the first, 1 in the third for on deck. Tigers, as mentioned, lone run in the bottom half of the second to tie us briefly. Just got a piece of that, did Steven. Outside.
Good try.
You got a little something to work with without 1 and 2.
Not a bad spot there. See if he'll chase.
Two and 2.
Now, if you're Lincoln Simon, you got to throw your best pitch right here. You don't want to go to a full count. Throw your best one right here.
Missed the zone. Maybe aimed that one a little bit. Obviously a base hit here just might tie the game. Ball 4, didn't come close. Couldn't locate the out pitch. Only other time the Tigers have had multiple runners on the base paths has been in the second inning. Coach Johnson now will come out and talk to his young pitcher.
Coach Johnson is not in a hurry on his way out there.
I don't think there's any sort of move coming, but there is a player in Evans that's going to start to head towards the bullpen just in case. So 2 runners this inning for the Tigers without benefit of a base hit. Brand will head out to the bullpen as well, and it might be Brand being the one doing the throwing. That might be Evans heading out to catch. Starting to see the next couple of teams roll in again. No video coverage for the last game of the night. Stream resumes at 10:30 tomorrow morning from here in Logansport. Brown a strikeout his first time up. And that misses high. 3 strikeouts for Seidelman so far in the game. This is the 22nd batter he has faced.
Part I was thinking, with your makeshift scorecard over there, at least you have plenty of room for 11 hitters on yours.
Delayed steal, and ball gets away from the third baseman. He'll stay right there.
Advance. I like that call. Kind of catch them on their heels a little bit, surprise attack them.
So now a potential base hit, could plate 2. Count in Brown's favor at 2-0. It is Evans that is throwing in the bullpen. That dives in for a strike. And the count goes to 2-1. Turns on this one. Left fielder heading back, looks up, foul ball. Foul ball.
Oh, man. That could not have been fouled by very much.
Let's take a look. And as hard a contact as we have had in this game. And left fielder immediately includes signals. Foul ball. Home plate umpire agreed. 2-2. Line drive, one hop past the third baseman. Going to give the run of the wave around. Third base, throw home, not in time. Tigers take the lead. Down to first, they got him in a pickle. And they'll simply tag him there, and that is that. So, Brown delivers a base hit to score a couple of different players. Then is picked off at first base. But we go to the top of the 6th. Tigers now have the lead. All of a sudden, the ends getting here a little bit early. 3-2 Tigers in front as you're watching After 5 on the ISC Sports Network.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey and Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, and we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Kept though by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane and he ducks him. Oh my goodness. Many thanks to our ISC Sports Network crew. Sun trying to fight through the clouds and a A little bit of help from our neighbors to the north. Greg Rakestraw, Chris Walker. Thanks to Aaron Van Wolde, Sierra Borkowski. Hello, Eldon. Thanks to Matthew Stein, Dalton Cox. Thanks to Charlie Hammock. Everybody involved in our crew today. We'll do it again tomorrow. Coverage begins tomorrow at 10:30 a.m. with 4 more games from Jim Turner Field. We'll have 4 games each day, including the 4 championship games, which are slated for a 9 a.m. start on Sunday. 3-2 Tigers. First pitch swinging, first pitch hitting. Shortstop knocks it down, but there's nothing you're going to do about that.
Nope.
And Moreland reaches with a base hit, his second of the game.
It's a good response by Asher Moreland there.
5th time in 6 innings the leadoff man has been aboard for on deck. Here's Seidelman.
Simon's pitched a really good game. Oh my goodness. Kind of got stuck in the turf there.
Evans on deck. He was throwing in the bullpen in the last inning. Well, throw behind, and Bates had to hop to get that one. Two and oh.
Kovacs is getting some catch in down there.
Has had no problem airing it out at first
No.
base. Just a little low. Kind of 3-0. Last night, this on-deck team scored 15 consecutive runs after getting down 6-2. Different type of game today. That's at the belt for a strike. All gets away, a ball 4. So first 2 batters reach. You think about asking Evans to put one down here?
I think I would here. This late in the game, got to get the guys in scoring position.
Ground ball. Shortstop. Toss it to second. 1 on to first.
Yep.
Got him. They turn 2. 6, 4, 3. Let's take a look.
I think it's the right call. It was close.
So 2 down. Runner at third. Tying run at third. Here's Regal. Hit it hard to left last time. Had a single the time before that. He's made solid contact both times at the plate.
Ugh, that one hurts.
Ground ball foul. Our day tomorrow starts with the 17U game. The Ohio Redhawks take on the 17U Mustangs. And we'll see the Titans 16U Athens squad we saw yesterday against the Indiana Thunder of the 16U division. See a 15U game featuring the Titans American team against the Indiana Mustangs. Foul back 0-2 the count. We'll finish our day with the Fort Wayne Dirtbags tomorrow. They take on the Titans 16U Sumire team. Count it 0-2. Quick throw back to third, and what that was Lozier. Runner at third got his attention. You know what? Let me just throw the ball over here to third base and kind of hit the reset button.
Huge at bat here for Regal.
Curveball.
Good take.
Count it 1-2. Lozier working his second inning of relief. Came in replace of Morgan. Fastball, one hopper to the shortstop. Shortstop to first, got him. First two runners reach, but neither come around to score for on deck. It's insurance run time for the Tigers when we come back to Logansport on ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey and Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, and we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he ducks him. Oh my goodness. So Garrick Evans will come on now as the new pitcher for on deck after Seidelman threw 5 solid innings. And he unfortunately is on the hook for the loss. A look around the sights and sounds here at Jim Turner Field. Rick Straw, Chris Walker with you. Thanks to Rick Johnston for hanging out for a couple of games today. Thanks to John Natale handling all the action at Loeb Stadium. John Herrick, Jim Leisure, Rob Albright amongst those that will join our broadcast crew over the course of the next 3 days. Top of the lineup rolls through here for the Tigers, looking to tack on a run or two to make the top of the 7th a bit easier. Smith is 0 for 2. He flew out to left field his last time up. And this misses high. Evans, Morgan, and Granger, the trio due up. Very top of the zone there for a strike. Ball popped foul, 1-2. And this one smacked in the left field for a base hit.
Lead off hit.
Left that one hanging a little bit.
Brady went up and got it.
Now Morgan a single and a ground ball to shortstop.
Randy, I should say.
And you would think you'd be asked to put one down here. Especially the fact third baseman is well behind the bag.
Way back.
Puts the bunt down. Pitcher fields quickly. Morgan hustling down the line. Got him in time and trying to go to third. That is the equivalent of strike him out, throw him out.
He saved no tag. The ball beat him, but I think that's the right call. I don't think the tag was made.
Now, again, throw beat him, as you said. Obviously, good play by the pitcher here. And again, he never let up. Runner at second was going the entire way.
Yep.
Let's take a look.
I think he swim moved the tag.
Yep. Basically, the third baseman put the ball down thinking it's going to hit him. You'll get a great look from here. Take a look here, and basically, he put his arms around the tag. Watch this right here. Yep.
Great call.
Correct.
Great call.
So, now a chance for a little sacrifice fly. That ball will get down for a base hit. Throw does come home, not in time, but there's an insurance run right there.
It's a big run.
So credit Smith for the hustle and the tag and avoid the tag to get into third on the sacrifice. And then Granger from Alexandria knocks in a flare of a base hit to score Smith. And it's now 4-2. Now Haskett off the hands into shallow left field. That'll get down for a base hit. Good job by the left fielder to control the hop and limit the damage to one. A couple of C&I singles for Granger and Haskett the last couple of times up.
Well said. They're not hitting it hard, but they're hitting it where they're not. So they're having success.
Here's Huffer. Walked his last time up. Puts the bunt down. First baseman was reading.
Oh, my goodness.
Out. In other words, Desjouet grabbed that in fair territory, and he was trying to do that because he knew he had an out if he did it.
Yeah.
Coach John's going to make sure his first baseman is all right. Take a look here.
No kidding. That's a rough collision there. Ooh.
Again, tag applied in foul territory, but the call is that first baseman made the catch in fair territory. So hence it's a live ball. Runners do advance. 2 down.
A huge at bat here for Lozier. He can really help himself with a hit. Give himself a little more distance.
Someone scored. First time through. Ground ball to shortstop the time before that. Swing and a miss. And here saying nobody, Lou. They're telling Haskett that he can get about a third of the way to third base because second baseman or shortstop are interested in him at second currently. Curveball misses. 2-1 the count. So 2 in the 5th and 1 in the 6th here for the Tigers. Ground ball. Could be trouble.
Big
Third
trouble.
baseman Fields, and
wow.
Got him. Foot on the bag. Got him. Just got him at first base, and the inning is over. But Tigers do get one. They'll take a 2-run lead at the top of the 7th, trying to claim this win in pool play action here on ISC.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the ISC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey & Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, and we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the ISC Sports Network.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And little volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Lawrence North, and they'll score on it.
goodness.
Leal, Cole, and Clute, the trio due up this time through 4. On deck 15U, they went from a 2-1 lead to now trailing 4-2 going to the top half of the 7th. Lozier came on in the 5th inning. He stranded a couple of runners in each inning. So Leal today a sacrifice bunt and a fly ball to left in his 2 previous plate appearances. In the on-deck squad, a winner last night against the Indiana Thunder, 17-6. Top of the zone for a strike. Fouls that one straight back at the count of 0-2. No runs since the top of the 3rd here for the on-deck crew.
Good pitch.
Strike 3, yep. Cold.
Yep.
Dots the outside corner. There's 1 down.
Really good fastball there by Lozier, right on the outside part of the plate. Just locks up Leal. Not much he can do.
His 3rd strikeout. That is in 10 batters faced. Here's Cole, singled last time up. Curveball. Pitcher off the mound.
Ooh.
Safe.
Ooh. Super close.
Cole has his 2nd base hit. Pinch hitter in Clute's spot. This will be Brand that will come to the plate. Clute was 0 for 2. You've seen Brand as a courtesy runner a couple of times. In one sense, the runner's important at first, but again, you've got a plate too if you're on deck. So Lozier can focus his attention on the batter at hand.
That doesn't mean Kovacs
Nope.
should not pay attention to him.
He is undeterred.
He likes to show off that arm.
Off speed, they'll throw again. I've worked with enough partners, I tend to take a catchphrase from each of them. One of my former basketball partners loved to say, in for a dime, in for a dollar. In other words, doesn't care about the price of admission. Kovacs is the exact same way. Ball's going down regardless of time or place.
That is correct. I like that.
Count it 1-1.
In for a dime, in for a dollar, huh?
Doesn't matter the price.
That's right.
I'm in.
I'm in. I'm there.
And this one slapped foul. And the count at 1-2. Swing and a miss.
Good pitch.
And on deck down to a final out of the game. And Brand just couldn't lay off a one that close.
No, that's just a really good pitch.
The first baseman Deja now to the plate. down a sacrifice bunt his last time. Reached on an error. His first plate appearance. Just trying to keep the chain moving to get it to Ersland, who is the leadoff man on deck. Count at 1-0.
Kovacs almost threw that one to first.
Two and out. That's the 12th batter that Lozier has faced so far in the game. Morgan went the first 4 innings. Lozier trying to go the last 3. Top of the zone for a strike. Count of 2-1. Going to try to advance. Throw down. The problem is it
no one was
beat
there.
the second baseman and shortstop.
Yep.
So Cole gets an extra 90 feet. Count of 3-1. But it will require more than Cole for on deck to stay in the game. Ajaway will have to reach as well. And that's a little high, ball 4. So tying run is on. And Ersland, who has walked, base hit, and scored, will step to the plate.
May not be a bad idea to have a quick conversation with Lozier, settle him down a little bit. Whether that's done from the dugout or the catcher, Kovacs.
Count at 1-0. Two and 0. Just might be running out of gas here at the end of this one. Last out can sometimes be the toughest.
It's really weird how that happens.
Overthrows that one, and now the count goes full, or 3-0 rather. And Ersland a likely taker here.
Oh, that's a big base if he's awarded it, because now you move the tying run in the scoring position.
Federer on deck is 0 for 2 with a walk today. That was poured in for a strike. Because Ersland's a leadoff guy. I think he's got a free rein to go here. Count of 3-1. That hit him. So bases loaded. So tying run is at second. Go ahead run is at first. Let's see if there might be a pitching change coming in here. Looks like it.
Just can't get the last one.
Looks like the Tigers going to go to a third pitcher of this game and see if they can get a final out of the contest. Looks like it's Bates. It's going to move from first to the top of the mound. We'll take this quick timeout, come back with Carson Bates' appearance on the mound when we come back to Logansport.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it.
Hey, it's Query.
And I'm Schultz.
And each and every week in podcast form, video form from the IC Sports Network, we do Query and Schultz, brought to you by Bailey and Wood, the fine folks south side of Indianapolis, but serving all of central Indiana for the best mortgage rates.
And, of course, we record right here at Chilly Water Brewing Tap Room and our friends at Hoagies and Hops, 42nd and Boulevard, right here in Indianapolis. We're talking Colts, we're talking Pacers, we're talking Hoosiers, we're talking Boilers, and we're hanging with you.
We talk the tall and the short of it, right, is what we do.
Whatever, man. Every Tuesday night, 7:30, right here on the IC Sports Network.
So Bates makes the move from first, and he'll be asked to get the final out of the game. His team leading at 4-2, but the base is now loaded with 2 down in the top of the 7th inning. And it's Federer that is due up, and again 0 for 2 with a walk. That walk was the last run of the game for On Deck back in the 3rd inning. Bates says, I'm ready.
Yep, he's ready.
And he'll face a lefty. There's an
go.
out at every base here for the Indiana Tigers. Taking on first pitch or swinging away here.
I'm going to see one, I think.
Exactly what he did, and that dives in for a strike. Just a little more pop behind that than you've seen from Lozier the last couple of innings. Now at 0-1. Again, they'll throw back and count it 1-1.
Good pitch.
Top of the zone, dives in for a strike, and count now 1-2. Ground ball. Go right to home if you want to. Bates says, now I'll go to first.
Oh, my goodness.
And
oh, my
first
goodness.
baseman couldn't pick it. Everybody's safe, and it's 4-3. Just tried to aim it on that throw a little bit.
Now you look back and what you were saying, it'd been easier to just go home
Right.
on that one.
You can toss it right to the catcher and the game's over.
Yeah.
But I understand. So now Moreland to the plate. Same scenario here at work. Moreland has base hits each of his last 2 times to the plate. Obviously, anything on the ground to the outfield likely gives you the go-ahead run here at the top of the 7th.
You know, even if you, at this point, even if you play a bottom half of the 7th, that's going to be it due to the time limit.
That one gets to home plate.
Oh.
That one gets the backstop, make it 4-all.
Uh-oh.
Now On Deck trying to claim a come-from-behind win in each of their last 2 games.
Yep. Wow.
Two and 0.
This game looks a whole lot different for On Deck right now. Now you get a base hit and you are sitting pretty.
Three and 0. A single. Bases on balls, a hit by pitch, an error, and a wild pitch.
Lincoln Settlement on deck. He would love the opportunity to cash in for his team here.
Ball gets away from the catcher. And again, coming in to score. Make it 5-4. Runners on the corners with 2 down.
What a turn of events. This is like the Argentina-England game yesterday. What a turn of events. Late.
Slightly less worldwide interest.
Just a little
A
less.
little bit.
So you don't think we have the same amount of viewers?
Throw to the shortstop.
Oh,
Ball
man.
gets away from the shortstop. Ball comes back home.
Safe.
Safe there.
Man, oh, man.
And make it 6-4. In for a strike.
Good pitch.
Took a little something off of that one. Looking ahead now for the Tigers. Bates, Wilson, Kovacs, the trio due up. And that's that. But 4 runs score in the top of the 7th from 2 down to 2 in front. Now the Tigers try to complete the comeback when we come back on ISC.
For over 50 years, the Greater Lafayette World Series has brought our community together through the game of baseball. Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette are proud to support the players, families, and fans who make it all possible. When it's time for your next vehicle, buy with confidence with our lifetime warranty. Plus, get 0% APR, no payments for 90 days, and a 2-year complimentary maintenance plan on select new models. Good luck to every team from Ford and Lincoln of Lafayette.
And that'll volley, oh my goodness, what a touch for the goal. Jumped over by Logansport, and they'll score on it. Oh my goodness, give it to him. Rolls through the lane, and he knocks him. Oh my goodness. So from a 4-2 lead and potentially having a ground ball to finish it, things unraveled for the Tigers in the top of the 7th inning. 4 runners come in to score, just on 1 total base hit. And now a 6-4 lead for the on-deck team. Tigers will send batters 7, 8, and 9 to the plate. And you mentioned it, as Evans now on for his 2nd inning of work and potentially in line to be the winning pitcher. From a time standpoint, we really got 3 minutes left to go. So again, we'll play this one out. This can end in a tie. It is a pool play game. On deck trying to launch a more improbable comeback even than scoring 15 unanswered runs in last night's game.
Agreed.
Here's Bates, who is 0 for 2. Just low. A little high, 2-0. Wilson and Kovacs do up behind him. 3-0.
Definitely don't want a leadoff walk.
Bat stays on shoulder, as it should at 3-0, and now the count at 3-1. Sprays, this one is shallow right. Right fielder was playing there, and there's one down. That's Federer that quickly tosses that back to his pitcher. And there's one away. Here's Wilson. Wilson hit by a pitch and scored. At the time, it was the tying run for the Tigers. In for a strike. And he has reached both times without benefit of a base hit. Turns on this one, but again, it's at the left fielder who makes the play, and quickly, Tigers down to a final out. It's Kovacs that is due up here. Ground ball, third baseman charges. Fields fires, got him, ball game. The line deck scores 4 in the top of the 7th to claim their second win in as many days. Partner, final thoughts.
Heck of a comeback again, second night in a row for On Deck. Did not expect that, but great job by them fighting.
I'll repeat a line we used at the top of the 7th. Sometimes the final out is the toughest.
It is.
And it was today for the Indiana Tigers. That wraps up our day at the Greater Lafayette World Series. Thanks to our friends at Ford of Lafayette, the Fraternal Order of Eagles, Army Insurance, Ease of Pizza, Toyota, Susho America, and Walt's Other Pub for making this tournament possible. Thanks to our tremendous ISC Sports Network crew. We'll see you again tomorrow at 10:30 here at Jim Turner Field in Logansport. Our finale. On deck, Johnson, 6. Indiana Tigers, 4. Thanks for watching us on the ISC Sports Network.